My name is Michael Knipp, and I am making this video because something has recently come to light that I needed to address. I thought I would go ahead and talk about it publicly before you find out some other way. In a recent episode of a collaboration that I'm doing with Alan from the Library of Alexandria, there was a discussion that took place around the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga video game. And it came to light that I had very strong negative feelings about Luigi.
The thing is, everyone's constantly dumping on Luigi because you're supposed to just dump on Luigi because he sucks. So that was part of the game too.
Why does Luigi suck?
Because he's a coward. He's such a he's so scared all the time. Luigi has to get a scientist to build a vacuum for him so he can suck up the ghost while peeing his pants the whole time.
I cannot believe you're sitting here dunking on Luigi.
He sucks, dude. Have you ever just watched him in Smash Bros? Every move that he does is the definition of timidity.
And those manifested in even stronger negative feelings about Waluigi.
The Waluigi obsession of the internet proves that we can't have nice things. He's a monster. He's the evil version of Luigi who already sucks. I'm almost positive part of his lore was that he was created as a character to be the suckiest character in the Mario universe. And people are like, why don't we get a Waluigi game? Why don't we have a Waluigi game? Look at him. Wario needed a duos partner, so they just created the worst character in the Mario universe.
And I expressed my honest feelings in that video. I got very worked up. It was a very emotional video for me. It was at that point when Alan became a little bit hostile to me.
Girl sent you Waluigi. Girl sent you Waluigi. Don't believe me, just wah. Don't believe me, just wah.
If you saw any of his Instagram stories, which I'll link, I'll put here. I'll juxtapose those. You'll see that Alan proceeded then to bully me because he knew that the pain that Waluigi had caused in my life. I had admitted it to him. I was very vulnerable, and I had talked about it publicly, and he he decided to treat it like it was a joke. I tried to play along, and I tried to act like it was just funny, and it was all fun and games. But he continued, and then someone who I thought was my friend, who I've known here on BookTube for a while, Angela from the channel Literature Science Alliance, went on to share a story that was very disturbing, where she said that she had used Waluigi as a religious symbol, which very deeply hurt my sensibilities as a not just as a Christian, but as a rational human being who believes in good, believes that we should be striving for making the world a better place. I posted that this post was deeply offensive to me, and it was at this time that once again Angela, who I thought was my friend, decided to send me a direct message with an image containing, I don't even want to talk about it. It's too hard. It was a very offensive image. She sent it to me in my private messages. And I think she did it just to instigate the pain that I was already going through. But then on top of that, she she went back through some of our chat history on a different program, and she pulled what I think was one of my darkest days on the internet. On December 2nd, 2020, I was very new to BookTube. I'd been on the platform for maybe a year, and I was still really unsure of my place. I was trying to make friends. I was very insecure. And it was the first time that I had been in a group discussion where Angela had shared that disturbing photo. That I don't even feel I can post that here and still be able to monetize this video. But she shared that photo with our group for the first time. And I was put in a position where I didn't know what to say, because I was so insecure about my place on BookTube. I didn't want to be a jerk and just come out and say how grossly offensive this image was. And I felt like I was put in a position where I was forced to pretend like it was okay, pretend like what had happened was normal. And because of that, I think I blocked this entire experience out, which is why I really honestly had no recollection of it when the discussion for that video game podcast came up. I will say that since this has all come to light and it's now been shared publicly, it makes me look a little bit like a hypocrite, because I've said different things in different locations about my personal opinions about the character of Waluigi. And because of that, I am sorry. A wise man in a book that I read once said, sometimes a hypocrite is just a person in the process of changing. And I'd like to believe that's who I am. I'd like to believe that I am now gaining the courage to say what I mean online and be brave enough to say it against the mainstream, even though it seems to be unpopular. So I will take this opportunity to say that I'm sorry for anyone that was hurt for seeing this potential double standard. I don't have excuses. I just wanted to explain why things went down the way that I did, and I want to use this opportunity to clarify my stance. Waluigi from the Nintendo video game franchise is one of the most vile, despicable, monstrous creatures to have graced video games in the past 25 years. It seems that he's a very popular character. For some reason, we live in a world where people like to glorify evil, but I will no longer stand for it. I will stand up for what I believe in. Waluigi is a nightmare, and I hate him. I hate him so much. And the people that I thought were friends, the people that I had on this platform that I thought were friends, that I thought were there to stick by me and to support me when I'm suffering through difficult things, well, I guess eventually you see everyone's true colors. For those people whose feelings I may have hurt, I am deeply sorry. I will be taking a break from this platform probably until next week, when I would normally post a video. I will post a video then, and we'll try to move past this together. It's going to be difficult to remain in the circles that I remain in, knowing that the people that I thought were my friends are really this way. Like they've come out as acting this way. But we have to move forward. Why do we fall, Bruce? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up. If you have it in your heart to forgive me, I would be so gracious. I would I would love that. And I would love to continue reading books with you guys and reviewing books and trying to be honest from this point forward. And I just want to say that I'm thankful for all of you who've stuck around to this part. If you have to leave now that everything's been exposed, I fully understand. For those of you that are still around and you want to give me a second shot, I just want to let you guys know that there is new merch available. Lions Aren't Real t-shirt is available now at the merch store. It's available in lots of different sizes. There's also a Patreon link down below if you'd like to support me as I go through this rough time. I hope to see you guys again soon. I hope you have a good week. Bye.